What is up, guys, and welcome to a new video. My name is Josue, Pena, founder of Online CEOs, and I know that has been a while here on the channel that we haven't produced any videos whatsoever, but this video is just to give you kind of like a brief overview, an update of what the future of Online CEOs is, what the future of pretty much all the social media platforms, what we have been working on, how much revenue we did last year, how much revenue we're doing now, and just for the sake of kind of like a little hint, we're actually doing over $1 million or $2 million per year, and we're actively growing extremely quickly. And most importantly, on this video, we're gonna cover why this matters to you and how we can help you make an extra $100,000 all the way to $1 million plus in the next 365 days. So if you want to find out all these things and also kind of share kind of the journey that we have going on, share tips, insights of how we have grown a 7-figure business in literally just a year, stick around because we're going to go over a bunch of different things, especially if you're working on building a digital course or info product, which is what we're focusing on right now and moving forward on this channel. So just going to jump into my little iPad right here and kind of go over everything. So this is kind of like the future of what Online CEOs is going to look like. Okay, now first let's just start of where we're at and just sharing the journey of the last year of how we've scaled digital courses, info products, and the hundreds of clients that we've actually helped inside of Online CEOs. So the cool part about what we've done over the last year is that we just laser focus on helping digital course creators, coaches, influencers launch their info product in a very unique way that we have. And 7 years, I've been solely focused on Instagram, helping personal brands on Instagram grow. A lot of the big names like Russell Brunson, Alex Becker, Kevin David, Tanner, like all the big dogs in the industry have used our products and services and strategies to help grow. And hundreds of people now use it on Instagram every single day to literally do millions of dollars with it. Now, beginning of last year, we laser focused on one single problem, one single traffic source, one single specific method that we help, which has always been Instagram. And then most importantly, we started creating a solid company structure to track absolutely everything. And I'm gonna share with you literally all the revenue numbers, all the profit numbers that we did last year. Again, revenue, profit numbers in 2021 and also in 2022. And the reason why I want to do that is so you know that revenue, contract value, or sales is different than actual cash collected, and that is actually different than actual profit. Most people out there will tell you, hey, we need $10 million in sales, and that equals like $100,000 in profit, which makes absolutely no sense. So I want to be 100% transparent here on this video and on this channel with everything we're sharing, so you can kind of see what to actually expect from your own course once you launch it, once you scale it, and then what can you expect moving forward as we do this. So let me just jump into right here. So last year was actually a super awesome year, especially considering the fact that in 2020 we almost lost it all, and that will be a topic for another video that I share with you guys here. But basically, my grandfather passed away, COVID happened, fiance even dumped me a week later. It was like a whole mess. I was in the lowest point of my life. I even had to go get help from a psychiatrist, and like it was not fun at all. But thank God we pulled through that. And then 2021, it was actually an amazing year. And now one of the things that I learned, I realized that our business model was predicated on controlling cash. And if you talk to any sort of business owner that has a restaurant or gas station or anything else, they control cash very well, like what's coming in, what's going out. And I know this sounds super basic, but I promise you, 99% of entrepreneurs and online business owners do not track this thing because they just don't. So I wasn't doing it up until the beginning of 2021, where I had to build a custom system myself in order to track this. So what did I do? I literally went to Upwork, interviewed a bunch of different programmers and Excel and bookkeeper specialists, and then just found one super solid person that's still working on us to this day and with our clients, and literally built an entire system from ground zero. So let me just share the numbers with you. So last year, January 2021, we did $89,000 in sales, $79,000 in cash collected, meaning total sale value is like what we actually sold contract wise. $79,000 was actually collected. Okay, so we actually put together in the bank. Now, actual profit on that month was $12,288. So here's the thing. Most people will tell you we did $89,000 in sales, awesome, but they don't tell you actual cash collected, which was in our case $79,000, and the actual profit at the end of the month was only $12,288. so not a lot. And the reason for that, just so you know, is because we spent over $36,622 in just ad spend, which was not smart. I just scaled things out very quickly. And then, and at the end of the month, like we just left with $12,000 because $79,000 in cash collected, $36,000 in total ad spend, and then $30,000 in commissions. As you see, it wasn't a lot of money. So that was left at the end of the day. So that's what happened there. And obviously there were some other expenses and stuff like that. Now move forward to February, because at the end of January, I created this system that I literally have to this very day. And it literally changed the business completely from the ground up. I was able to track money like literally day by day. And I know this sounds super basic, but I promise you, if you don't do it, you're gonna fail. Literally February 2021, we did $211,485. So $211,485. Now that was actual total sale. Cash collected was $102,435. And actual profit, okay, that's what matters, is $48,678. So again, $200,000 in sales, awesome. Only $100,000 of that was cash collected. And from the $100,000 that was cash collected, only $48,000 was actual net profit. Again, the reason why I'm sharing you this is for you to understand that the numbers have to make sense, okay? So now here's the cool part, that because payment plans start rolling in, start kicking in, because of this process that we have now, we're able to control the money and tie everything up. So meaning the month of February was super awesome, but the results of month of February, we're not gonna be seeing up until the month of March or April, okay? So that's typically how it works when you have contract value, you have payment plans and stuff like that. So, but here's the cool part. March comes into play and we did $239,000 in sales, okay? Now cash collected, because now we have the rollout from the previous month plus the cash collected this month, was $183,210. Awesome cash collected. And the profit on the month of March 2021 was $100,015,361. Super awesome as well. Like I said, that's when we started building cash flow, building the business, started hiring more people, and all that good stuff. So I'm just gonna go through the numbers quicker. April was $200,000, cash collected was $200,000, and net profit at the end of the month, $127,000 in net profit. Super, super awesome month. And then we just kept going and going and going. So literally by the end of the year in 2021, we've done $2,024,160 in sales, $1,375,740. So in short, $1.3 million in cash collected, which is again, super, super awesome. And in net profit, we did $991,000 in net profit. So literally almost $1 million take home money in profit last year alone. And all because I literally started tracking penny after penny with just a system that we created in order to keep track of total sales, costs, cash collected, ad spend, and all the other things that come into play when it comes to building an actual business. And again, this is stuff that nobody talks about and something that you have to keep in mind if you want to grow extremely quickly, to make sure that you're keeping track of every single little number. From $2 million in sales, $1.3 million cash collected, and almost $1 million in profit. Super, super awesome, super, super cool. Now moving forward to 2022, we actually restructured multiple things inside the business. Last year, we had a lot of done-for-you services and we were selling for cheap. It was a headache in terms of structure and hiring and like all these different things. So what we did back was actually pull back, stop selling so much, and actually focus on delivery and the customer satisfaction and the success and all that stuff, in order to ensure that we'll move forward in a profitable way and in a scalable way. So this year, again, same thing, January, we just recoup. Again, January also, it's a lot of traveling, coming back from vacation, etc. We did $106,000 in sales, but the actual profit at the end of the month was again $53,000. Now going to February, we did $190,000 in sales, $150,000 in cash collected, and $96,000 in take-home profit, which again, super, super cool. Now on March this year in 2022, we did $230,000 in sales, $223,000 in cash collected, and at the end of the month, it was over $147,000 in net profit, which again is super awesome. And month after month, we're pretty much doing $200,000 a month, which is super awesome on a scalable way and even a more profitable way than last year. And in the month of May, which was literally last month, we did $336,000 in sales, $277,000 in cash collected, and over $163,000 in net profit, which again, super awesome. And the reason why I just share these numbers in extreme detail is for you to see what to expect when you're growing very quickly, when you're growing steadily. I literally took last year a lot of time off. I still take it to this day. I'm traveling, I'm going all over the place. And the lifestyle and the business that I want to build is one that allows me to have time, location, and financial freedom that are not attached, just glued to the computer. And the reason for that is because for me, freedom is important, but money is as well. So for me, I want to make over $1 million a year in net profit take home. But on top of that, I also want to be able to travel and do all sorts of fun stuff. Now, moving forward, something that we're doing today in this year that we didn't do before was actually start building a portfolio of companies that were helping them scale. And we're calling that the syndicate. So last year, I literally saw how we literally help hundreds of clients hit 6 and even 7 figures in net profit in just a year. And we're charging them just a fraction of the cost of all that money that we're doing. So I literally said, how about we start charging clients less, but instead we participate on the upside, meaning we partner up together with them in order to help them scale. Like for example, Ecom Dave, 2 years ago, he was a bartender when the pandemic started. And then a year later, he literally had made over $1 million in sales. And literally today, right now, he's doing $500,000 a month, all while traveling the world, building his course, his tribe, and it's super awesome. And that's just not him. I'll give you another example. Parker Wild right here, he literally was making about $6,000 a month or so with his online course and program. And literally 4 months later, he was doing $300,000 a month. And just shortly after that, he had over $1 million in cash in the bank. So the reality is we're very, very good at scaling clients, helping them make 6 and even 7 figures net in a year. But what I realized is I wasn't taking any upside on that side. And ultimately clients did want to partner up with us and we were even offering it. So the reality is that what we did today is just simply lower the cost of entry, basically just to cover our basic needs. And then from there, we participate on the upside with clients. So for example, right now, we actually have a crypto offer and a crypto course that we're helping them scale. Literally in the first 30 days, we did $81,000 in sales, which is again, absolutely crazy. And with our process, the way we do it is I don't create anything. I sell it before I make it and then go from there. If you want to find out more about that and like how that process works and all that stuff, just DM me to my Instagram account at Pena, the keyword 29K in 30 days. We actually did $81,000 in cash collected or something like that. And like then the next month was like $50,000 or something. So in total, in a 30-day window or in a 60-day window, it was $129,000 in sales, which is and over $100,000 in cash collected, which is again super awesome. So if you want the case study for that, where we break down everything and stuff like that, just DM me on Instagram at Pena, the keyword 129K, and I'll send it over to you, okay? Now, we also have in our portfolio of companies in the syndicate, several Amazon FBA offers. The reason for this is because we're very, very good at scaling e-commerce offers. So extremely good when you're an expert in e-commerce, you know what you're doing, you want to teach and help people with this. We're super good at scaling that and we're super good at acquiring customers for a digital course, program, product, coaching program, done for you, whatever, on the Amazon e-commerce space or Shopify even, doesn't matter. So we literally took one of the clients partners that we have right now from like $10,000 a month that we're doing to over $30,000 a month and over $25,000 in net profits in literally just a 30-day window. So again, super awesome that we scale them so quickly and we just keep growing them like that. So another one that we have right now that's actually coming out very soon is an Airbnb offer, same thing. Another one that we have is a social media closer or DM setter, etc. So like we have multiple offers like this that we're doing. But the thing is that we're obviously not just rolling everybody in that wants this. We first need to make sure that they're a good fit, they're hardworking. So what we typically do is, because the full done for you service where we take care of the entire marketing and sales process, and then from there we can help them scale because they have proven to us that they're hardworking, that they can grow very quickly, that they implement very quickly, that they don't complain, and they're ultimately potentially a good fit. And that's where we talk about it to see how we can help them scale even more and us participate on the upside, them make a lot more money, and then with less headaches, marketing and sales wise, and pretty much as a guarantee results. So we're very good at scaling offers to 7 figures net. So that's kind of like what we have on that side. And again, we have hundreds of success stories to back it up. Now, the last offer or the last kind of portfolio of companies that we have in our syndicate is one that's a software company, okay? Now, this is ultimately for me, the ultimate goal, okay? Literally the ultimate goal is software. And the reason for this is because it's gonna help a lot more people. All of our clients are gonna be using it. And the thing is that right now there's no software solution or tool that's out there that actually helps our current business model. For example, I had to custom make a full-on financial system for me to keep track if I was actually profitable or not, right? Which is crazy to think in this day and age. There's nothing out there that actually solves a problem, but there isn't. Trust me, I looked everywhere. So that's basically, I had to create this from zero. And basically we're scratching our own itch by creating this software tool for our clients, partners, and ultimately for all digital courses, info products, influencers, coaches, etc. So the way we're gonna go about this, and again, I can explain about this in another video even more, is that we're gonna potentially raise money. Now, why raise money from VC funds, Silicon Valley money, and not why keep it bootstrapped, okay? That's really the question. Obviously, we can help scale and offers, we can make a ton of sales, we're profitable, so we technically don't need the money. We can say bootstrap, and why we're considering raising money is for a simple reason, okay? We want to become the Y Combinator of digital courses. Now, for those that don't know, Y Combinator, basically they invest and they help grow software companies and tools. And they literally invest in Airbnb, Stripe, Uber, all these companies, and they're worth billions of dollars today. And they have a minority stake in the company and they just help them grow. So basically we want to do the same thing with digital courses and become kind of like the Y Combinator of digital courses, if you will. Obviously, ultimately allowing us to get to 9 to 10 figure valuation, $100 to $1 billion a year. Obviously, that's insane numbers. So the reality is that obviously these numbers are just huge, but if you don't dream big, you never get there, right? So the reality is I realize this is like to make life-changing wealth, you can do it with courses and then you can invest your money and grow very quickly. But if you want to grow super insanely quickly, like Uber wouldn't be able to be Uber today without raising money. Like we have very big visions and very big goals. And I know for a fact that with our skill, knowledge, expertise to scale marketing, sales, systems for digital courses, info products, we can get this, we can nail this down. So, and again, the reason why this is because who do I know? Okay, like literally your net worth is your network. And over the last few months, I've decided to dabble more into tech rather than just like the online guru space, simply because the tech world is one where you literally make life-changing money, you impact a lot of people, and you grow very quickly. So I've been able to meet people that have raised money, that have grown insanely quickly, and now are worth 400 million, 500 million, $1 billion. And the crazy part is this, it's like actually one person, one of you guys, who's again, super awesome, he bought my Instagram course back in the day, 7 years ago or 6 years ago, and bought another one, tried to do drop shipping and couldn't figure it out. He couldn't figure out how to do drop shipping, mind you. But then he went on to build not one, but two successful software companies. He exited one for like 300 to 600 million. And then the other one is worth today over 100 to 200 million dollars. The guy is like 25. And I'm like, wait, time out. You weren't able to figure out how to do drop shipping or my Instagram course, but you went out to build, two 9-figure companies because you raised money. Obviously you were very smart, you positioned yourself correctly. I'm like, that's absolutely insane. So obviously there's pros and cons to everything. I've been evaluating, reading a ton, educating myself, talking to a lot of people. But the reality is that raising money in the tech world is just simply a much faster vehicle to get to where you want to go. In this case, obviously 9 to 10 figures, it's ultimately the goal, but I'm not saying this like this to say it. It's just simply a faster vehicle. At the end of the day, if you want to keep, a lifestyle business where you don't have to have or work with anybody, don't have investors, don't have anything, and you're making, 6 figures, 7 figures, even 7 figures net per year, you don't need this. You can stay bootstrapped, you can use digital courses to get there, but if you want to, software and stuff like that, that's ultimately kind of the game where we're headed and kind of the end goal and vision that we have in this scenario, right? So now the question is like, why this matters to you, okay? Like, why does this matter to you? And most importantly, like I said at the beginning of this video, how can we help you make an extra $100,000 to $1 million in the next 365 days? That is the question, right? So the reality is that, like I said, we've become extremely good at launching and scaling digital courses and digital products. Because of the structure now that we have, we can actually help even more people do this. So basically, if you're a real expert, you know your stuff, you can help people in any sort of way. You can be teaching people how to play the piano. It can even be selling mini pigs. It can be doing done-for-you services. It can be teaching people how to do e-commerce. It can be whatever, any sort of expertise that you can teach. You're an expert in your field. You can be a fitness coach, whatever you want. Those are the people that we typically are working with right now, that we're helping, and we're helping them to scale. because it's very, very easy for us to scale digital courses and info products, which have the benefit that you can create it once, sell it a million times, and are not, kind of struggling with, the profitability, cost of goods sold, and all that good stuff. So that's the beauty of it, which, as you saw the numbers from 2021 to 2022, the profit on that total sales, let's say it was 2 million, cash collected was 1.3, profit was 900,091, so almost $1 million. So like very, very minimal. If you do numbers on that, that is literally like a, I don't even know, like a 70%, 80% profit margin, which is crazy. So that's kind of like the idea with this stuff. And that's the reason why we're able to help a lot of people. So if you want us to help you make an extra $100 to $1 million, just DM me on Instagram. You need to be an expert. You need to, be good at what you do. We'll chat. We'll see how we can help you. We'll probably enroll you in our accelerator program or the 7-Figure Influencer Academy to help you get at least, we can literally guarantee this because we have a guarantee, but at least make $10,000 to $20,000, $30,000 a month. And then from there, we can chat about how we can keep working and moving forward. Because at the end of the day, as you saw, my goal is just to partner up with more expert, more influencers, help them scale, be part of the upside. Because I know that if I make you, an extra $30,000, $50,000 a month, you're obviously going to be really happy. You're going to probably want to keep working with us, and that's what I'm betting on. And the software tool is going to help you get there. The services and strategies that we have is going to help you get there. The systems that we have are going to help you get there as well. So if you're interested in that, this should be a link down in the description below or in the comment section below. That just a Google document that explains the entire 7-Figure Influencer Academy offer, what's included. There's a link also in there that you can book a call to talk to us, see how we can help you, and then go from there. So that's really it. Now, moving forward in this channel, we're literally just gonna share what we're working on, kind of the journey as it's going, because I want to be more documenting more than anything. I don't want to be just too hypey and stuff like that. The goal is to, build a 9, even 10-figure company. It's like, there's no documentation on YouTube or anywhere social media else, like of somebody that's actually done it. I don't know if I'm going to do it. I don't know if I'm going to be successful. But the goal here is just to share the good, the bad, the ugly, share transparent numbers as we're growing. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, subscribe, hit that like button, comment below any questions. And then, like I said before, there should be a link in the comment section below that has the document to the 7-Figure Influencer Academy, everything that's included, how we can help you potentially. If you're an expert, want to launch or scale your own course to 6 and even 7 figures over the next year. And then ultimately from there, we can chat to see how we can work together more hands-on, full done for you, guarantee results, all that good stuff. So yeah, that's pretty much it. That's all I have for you guys today. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye.